Connection isn't super great, so I apologize. Oh, I feel sick as a dog. I feel very sick. The stream is gonna struggle. Hey, Ty Eats. Oh, hey, I feel like I have the flu, but I don't. And I can't tell if it's because I quit that antidepressant or if there's something deeper wrong with me. But I hope it's not something deeper wrong with me. Also, I'm sorry the connection is garbage today. It's not wanting to work with me. Probably because it's the weekend. Yeah, it's the weekend. It's not going to work that great. There's kids out of school and whatnot. Fucking state of Texas decided that kids should get a 3-day weekend. So now they're off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it just creates hectic situations. I don't usually cheer for Republicans, but there's a Republican in the state Congress of Texas. She has stated that she wants to revert all of that back to regular 2-day weekends. I personally hope she does. I'm not sorry when I say that this thing of having kids be off Friday causes a lot of issues. Oh. So I did a few things wrong the other day after I got out of the hospital. One of which was going and eating pizza. I ate pizza. I'm not supposed to have pizza, and yet I ate it. Yeah, it's still working its way out of me. Me and gluten don't agree. I shouldn't have had it. It was stupid. But the mall where we went to watch the Super Mario movie, all the food courts, none of them have anything gluten free. Every damn one of those places have something with flour. You can't get away from it, and it's fucking retarded. Oh god, my connection is being a bitch. So I can't do a live stream very long because I can't sit here very long because the more I put pressure on my back, the more it starts to feel bad. It just feels bad. And then all of a sudden I can't speak right. So I won't be on here too long. Eating that bread was a mistake. I've been having a headache, a lot of pressure in my head, a lot of inflammation going on. It was really dumb. I don't think adding all that garlic did me any good. I was supposed okay, so oh, that hurt. What was that? They wanted to put me on a bunch of stuff. But here's what happened. When they let me out of the hospital, I wanted to we are we're rarely ever in Humble, Texas. So I wanted to see the Super Mario Brothers movie. We got in there and I couldn't sit there and I couldn't look at the screen. I felt like I was having a seizure or something. All of a sudden I felt this horrible pain up my spine. It was really bad. Um and I could feel it and I felt terrible every time I tried to look up at the screen, every time I'd look up at it. It was hard to even look at the screen. I just kept feeling sick. I felt terrible. But then panic kicked in. I started having a panic attack. And for some reason, here lately, every now and then I'll start making gibberish sounds. I can't speak. My brain doesn't want to work properly. And it's like I can hear that the words aren't words. It doesn't sound right to me. But it sounds like I sound like a baby. I sound like I'm just making baby noises. And I can't get it to work. So then I won't talk at all. I'll just sit there and just kind of brain just wants to shut off, right? And it scares me. It terrifies me because that might be an early sign of either dementia or Alzheimer's. That might be an early sign. That is terrifying. So we're driving and I feel terrible and I'm like, Johnny, take my brother, take me back to the hospital. Take me back to the hospital. And as we're heading there, all of a sudden I'm trying to talk. And then all of a sudden my nerves all over my body are fucked. Like even right now, my eye keeps wanting to twitch. It's a lot of nerve damage. Um, so I'm sitting there talking to him, and all of a sudden I turn into this. I start just speaking garbage. I can't say actual words, and we're heading down the road, going back to the hospital, and we get there, and I'm not there. I mean, I can tell things going on around me, but I'm having trouble. But as me and my brother were talking to the, or as my brother was talking to the medical person, all of a sudden I pulled out of it. Like I started being able to, it became less like baby noises and more like a lisp. And then slowly I pulled out of it. And it's terrifying. And according to them, I had an acute panic attack. And it was just really messing with my brain. But my question was, what caused the panic attack? And everything caused the panic attack. Going through what we went through, not being able to sit there, we couldn't even sit there and watch the movie because I just couldn't watch it. I started crying. My brother was like, Michael, if you can't sit here and watch this and it's causing you that much trouble, we need to go. And so right as the movie was about to start, we got up and we left. And then it was a waste of money. Anyhow, so long story short, because of all that took place, we didn't get back to the pharmacy in time, right? Because of all that took place, we didn't get back to the pharmacy in time. So I'm supposed to be on some new medications and whatnot, some stuff they were giving me in the hospital, but we didn't get back in time, and it's a weekend and they're closed. So until Monday gets here, I won't be able to get what they prescribed me. Monday morning, I'm gonna call my doctor, same doctor my brother has, because my brother has an appointment that day, and I'm gonna ask to be seen because my brother gets seen that day too. Yeah, I can't sit here very long. I get this lightning feeling up my spine, right? That's what happened in the movie theaters. I got lightning up my back. I've been sweating a lot. I've been having like sinus issues and keep coughing and all this other garbage. I'm terrified that I might have some kind of cancer. I don't want cancer. Cancer runs in my mom's side of the family, but it's usually lung cancer and I don't really smoke. But I did have this stomach issue with the H. pylori, and H. pylori can cause stomach cancer. I don't know if I have it yet. It is. It is the back. So that's why I'm like, I might not be sitting here very long. Like, if it gets out of hand and I start not feeling my arm again, I've got a ton of pillows behind me, by the way. I am loaded up with pillows. If I start not feeling my arm again and I start having those shocks up my back, I'm going to go lay down. I'm not going to sit here. I'm just going to go lay down. So, yeah. I thought I'd, I thought and it just sucks not knowing what's going wrong with you. And it's terrifying me. And that's why I was like, I know it's my back. Right now, currently, it's my back. my back and my nerves, and just yeah, I don't think it helps that I quit that medication I was on cold turkey. And what's bad is the neurologist, he wants to see me now. The neurologist at the hospital says, I want you to come in. He says, after this, I want you to call. We're going to schedule an appointment. We want you to come in. And he wanted to put me on something called Depakote. I think I've been on Depakote before, and I think I'm allergic to Depakote. It causes a lot of swelling and whatnot. That was one of the things that happened the other day, which is why I don't think I have a simple allergy. I had that pizza in the mall, and all of a sudden this hand swelled up. It was swollen while we were waiting at the which might be why I couldn't speak right. I was having an extreme allergic reaction to what I ate. But all of a sudden my hand swelled up and I couldn't clench it. All I could do is kind of close it just a little bit. And I showed my brother, I said, "Does my hand look swollen?" He's like, "No, looks like the other one." I'm like, "It doesn't feel like the one." It felt swollen. It felt inflamed. They do. Like all I wanted was some see, because here's the thing. I was hoping my shrink would give me Xanax. I used to be on Xanax. I never had any issues with Xanax, and I never abused Xanax. I never abused it. I never got hooked on it because eventually I stopped using it because I didn't need it anymore. Well, now I need it again, but they won't let me have it because other people get addicted, other people get messed up on it. So they won't let me. But that's what I kept wanting to be put on was Xanax. Xanax works really well. It relaxes me and makes me just go to sleep. But she wouldn't let me have it. So instead she prescribed amitriptyline, which is used for a number of things, including what was the other thing? It's used for a lot of stuff. Depression, migraines. It helps with it's supposed to be used it's used on migraines. I'm like, "You're giving this crap away for people to use on migraines?" What? But yeah, and so the neurologist is like, I would like to, he told me it was up to me. I like that. He didn't really push it, he suggested it. The neurologist was very nice. He just suggested it because I keep having like seizure like symptoms and whatnot with the anxiety and I'm bipolar. So he was like, I said, I'll discuss it with my shrink, but he said Depakote. I feel like I've been on that medication. See, and right now I'm sitting here and I'm getting this knot in my back. And it feels like there's something going on with my spine and a lot of inflammation, and I think it's pushing on nerves. And what I think it's doing when it pushes on the nerves, I hope I'm not cutting out too bad. When it pushes on the nerves, it causes me to lose feeling in my limbs, causes me to lose feeling sometimes in my leg and whatnot. So, yeah, that's whatever's going on with me. Because when I was in the hospital, they had me on a bed. I was laid out flat and I laid on my side and got off of my back and I slept. I actually slept. I hadn't slept in 4 days at that point, and I slept. And I kept thinking I wasn't breathing in my sleep because I would constantly wake up, but it was panic attacks making me wake up. I was panicking in my sleep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I had H. pylori. Even when you get off of H. pylori, you can be left with a lot of nerve damage. And in fact, the what do you call that medication? What is that medication called? Uh, that's the antibiotics. The antibiotics they give you for uh H. pylori, once you get off of it, it's known to cause a toxicity. I was on it for like I think 2 weeks or so, so it created a toxicity and it depletes the B vitamins in your system. So I've been taking that's what I have been taking. I've been taking B1 once a day, 100 milligrams once a day, and I've been taking other stuff that's known to help with nerves, like I took sunflower lecithin, and it seems to help with my nervous system. I took some vitamin D, which is good for bone and immune system health. Uh, I've just been taking whatever helps, just whatever helps. And because I ate pizza the other day, I'm I'm insanely allergic to it, and it causes all sorts of responses in my body. I was hungry, and I thought a little pizza wouldn't hurt me. I was like, "Oh, this little pizza is not gonna hurt me." No, it hurt me. It hurt me bad. It's the gluten. I can't have gluten, and I ate the gluten, and I think my nerves are messed up because I keep getting a twitch right here. The good news is when you take B vitamins, it supposedly helps repair nerve damage somehow. B vitamins do. So, yeah, especially B1. So I've been taking 100 milligrams a day. They had me taking it in the hospital. A lot of the neuropathy I was having went away. I had at one point it felt like things were crawling all over both my arms, and that's gone away. But they wanted to put me on something at the hospital for the GERD that I have. Yeah, they want me to the hospital wanted me on something for that. They wanted me on something to keep the acids down. The medication my primary physician had me on was making me sick and it wasn't doing a very good job. So, yeah. And I'm still having inflammation. I think the inflammation that was part of my gut is now like just made its way to my back. I have been sweating, but I can't deal with even just a little bit of cold. I feel like I'm freezing, like I have the flu or something. It sucks. But again, that could be me getting off the amitriptyline. Like it takes a while to get over that. No, I don't. I'm not a big Call of Duty fan. I don't even want to play that right now with how I'm feeling. I don't want to play anything like that. I don't know if I want to play any kind of game with how I'm feeling. My eyes are so sensitive to light right now that I had to dim my entire monitor. The chat box for talking to you that I popped out looks completely black instead of a dark gray. It looks black because I had to just dim everything in order to look at the screen. If I look at the screen too long while it's bright, yeah. And yeah, I'm just wanting to sweat really bad, like I'm coming off of something. Even though I only took it for a few weeks, there's something called antidepressant ADS. It's called ADS, anti-depression discontinuation syndrome. And because I got off the amitriptyline, I only took it for like 4 weeks, but that was enough. You take it for 4 weeks and you cut it cold turkey, and it might take you a month or so. So I'm probably going to feel like shit for at least 2 months for getting off of this stuff. All I wanted was something to relax me. And you know what? I wish I could take marijuana. That's what I wanted. That's what I really wanted. That is what the shrink should have prescribed me. Marijuana causes less issues than this bullshit. If I had smoked a damn blunt after starting to have those panic attacks, I would be groovy. I would be great. But instead, she puts me on shit that's man-made that causes shit to go wrong. The fact that marijuana was ever illegal is fucking retarded. Marijuana never should have been made illegal. I'm in Texas. That's all you got to know. Marijuana helps with like inflammation and everything, and I can't have it because it's Texas state laws. uh, yeah, I couldn't understand why Lord Blazer was acting like that, but supposedly he responded. It should be legal. It really should. But he responded to the next video I uploaded and said he was trying to show tough love. He thought if he jumped my case, it would motivate me, but it didn't motivate me. It made me feel like shit. That's what it's like when you have bipolar disorder, though. My eyes feel like they want to pop out of my head. I feel so terrible. I'm not touching anything I'm allergic to ever again. No more pizza. It should be illegal. Ugh, not illegal. It should be legal everywhere. It's something that was found in nature. The natives used to smoke it. A lot of people used to smoke it. Do you know why it was made illegal? Marijuana was made illegal for a few reasons. Hemp, paper made from hemp was poised to replace paper made with wood, and the lumber industry raised a bitch fit about it, right? So the lumber industry uh basically, what is that thing called where you bribe a politician? They have a word for it, but it's basically bribing, right? So they bribed the politicians and made them get rid of it. The other reason they made it illegal was because a lot of people of color were smoking it. They were looking for a reason to be able to lock black people up. That's the other reason for it. That's the other reason it's illegal, or that it has been illegal for so long. It was really just a means of having an excuse to lock up innocent black people. And it's bullshit. I'm not woke by any means of the word, by any means. But I know when somebody does something shitty because they're racist. And that was shitty. So they had those two reasons. I think they already wanted to make it illegal so they could prosecute black people because a lot of black people smoked it, especially in the 70s. But I think that one person who the lumber tycoon who came in gave them just a more sound sort of business like excuse to ban it. So yeah. History lessons from the goof, yo. I might need to stand up here in a minute. See, my leg, that's the other thing getting me. My legs, I can still feel. I can feel in my legs, but my legs keep like twitching or shivering or something. I can't explain it. Sorry, the connection's so all over the place. Can't do anything about it. Oh, I need to go get something real quick for my sinuses. I will be right back. I will be right back. Okay. All right, I'm back. I am so dizzy. I took some loratadine. I'm hoping it does something about antihistamine. I hope it does something about my head feeling like shit. Till I get this gluten out of my system, I'm gonna feel like shit. I am not touching gluten anymore. It's no more. It's not happening anymore. I'm gonna just be eating fish and beans, or fish and vegetables for the few next couple of months, I think. I'm also worried because I have trouble breathing sometimes, and that's worrying me. Yeah, 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 he did. I wonder if I can restream him while he's streaming. I should restream him. That's hilarious. I should do that. I should restream him. The problem is I gotta put headphones on. I do not want to put headphones on. The vertigo would drive me crazy. You might get a little bit of a feedback. I'm gonna put him on, see if I can't stream him. That's gonna be funny. Let's stream Review Tech USA while Review Tech USA streams. I probably will, yeah. I do it all the time. Or I try to anyways. Let's see. Let's restream Review Tech streaming. Let's restream Review Tech stream. I think it just ended. Yeah, it already ended. It ended 2 hours ago. Or it started 2 hours ago. Let's see what happens. No, it's still going. Let's see. What is it gonna do? He's still going.
This is not fair that you are assuming that that's from me. If you were, say example, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Yeah, and then Fender.
What is he watching?
She filmed herself essentially with him in the suitcase being like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit." But no, they were totally doing it to play hide and seek and have fun. Because
what is that about?
Play hide and seek. Oh no, people paid for me to stream till 1 a.m.
Oh wow, he's gonna be streaming till 1 a.m. Are you kidding? A.m. Oh.
I'm blaming it on wine.
After talking to you, everything. Sheets aside, I murdered him. I'm blaming it on the alcohol.
She murdered somebody? What the hell?
Yeah, it's healing, Abby, absolutely.
No.
I'm glad his daughter's doing better.
Trying to say that that's what I did. If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it? Okay.
She murdered somebody?
If someone can do something for themselves, they're gonna do it. They don't need assistance.
So, this lady, I take it she murdered someone. That's what it sounds like. Oh, Jesus.
Find out if she's in jail. I'm sure she's in jail. How long was the question?
It better be for a very long time.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
What the fuck? In a suitcase? She locked a dude in a suitcase. What the hell? That's messed up. And fell asleep with the dude in the suitcase? So did he suffocate in the suitcase? Is that what happened? Jesus Christ, lady. Yeah. Yeah.
Good old wholesome game of hide and seek goes, it's rather than choke me. Fuck you.
She definitely but the lady claims okay, so he was I don't know. See, I have a hard time telling if shit like that is true.
Class on him, you still wouldn't learn all of it. You flip the bag around.
I have a hard time believing that that is actually happening. Usually, a normal, sane person, if you're being abused, they will just leave the relationship. That's what a sane person would do. They would just leave.
I'm not condoning if he was abusive, but it sounds like she was too. Like it was a mutual abusive relationship.
Yep.
Out of the goddamn relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Just get the hell out of it.
Looking out of relationships, I know is tough. I've never been abusive, nor has anyone been abusive towards me. But any relationship, you know, if it was a long-term relationship,
Yeah.
but
I know, right? He won't do it with me because I'm a little. Okay, so I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna turn the volume on him down for just a second, so I can think. He won't do it with me because, and I get it. I get his point of view. I have a small audience. I'm not there. He doesn't want me to try. He doesn't like when people try to use him to get famous, I guess. He doesn't want somebody to use him to further their career because that's shitty. And I get that. And because I don't already have a big built in audience, he's not going to want to do a live stream with me. So I mean, and it's fine. One day I will get there. One day I will have at least 1,000 people, and he will maybe let me do a stream with him. That I think it would be fun. I really do. I legit have a similar sense of humor to him. I think. The reason I started following him and watching his content is because of his sense of humor. I was like drawn to it. I was like, this dude's got my sense of humor. What the fuck? At least I felt that way. Might be wrong on that one, but yeah. I'll go ahead and turn him back up now.
if she said nothing,
I would do anything for him. Gave up checking up on him.
Yeah, I mean, you gave up. Yeah, she gave up checking on the guy. That tells me right there. And we're both bald. We're both bald. We're both fat, bald Italian men. Actually, I'm Italian and Irish, so got a bit of Irish in there. I've got some Irish and I've got some Italian. I've got some what is an Italian? And I've got some Italian. I've got some the only Italian accent I can do is Mario. He's a me, Mario. I can do the Italian. Yeah, Jesus. I'm trying too hard. I think the Irish, yeah, I think Irish have bushy eyebrows. Okay, so let me be clear.
not the fucking ring. He's worried.
Let me be clear. My family I have more in me than just Italian and Irish. It's just that those are the prominent genetics. All right, those are the two that I mostly am on my mom's side and my dad's side. My dad's side has the Irish. His father was pure Irish. On my mom's side, pure Italian. Right. So I have, but then there's little sprinkles of like British and little sprinkles of German and even some Asian sprinkled in there. It's just that the majority of the genetics comes from in me anyways is Irish and Italian. So here we go. I'm a mutt. I'm a freaking mutt. I kind of like sitting here sweating. I want to just sit here and sweat. It feels good to sweat. What is it about having the flu that it feels good to sweat when you have the flu? It feels very good to sweat when you have the flu. I don't have the flu. I have flu-like symptoms. This is a terrible lady, and she basically killed the guy. When you put somebody in a situation and you don't do anything about it, you fucking murdered them. It's murder.
solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Do you promise everything you told us is the truth? Or no? Everything we talked about today?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise everything?
They just had you confess, lady. You just confessed. You said it was all true. So you just basically confessed. You dumb, dumb bitch. Yeah, no. No. Wormhole. Take her chances in a separate dimension. Are you kidding me? Watching him at 240p.
Do me a favor, stand up. Really? Turn around, face the wall. You have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
Because you're under.
Someone in a suitcase, let him suffocate, told them to go fuck themselves, and went upstairs and went to sleep. You murdered somebody. Yeah, you get in handcuffs for that. As George is dead.
Not intentionally. So this was a trick. You were right.
Yeah. Go to jail for a while and then. It's not his job. He doesn't know what's going to happen. It's not his business. It's not his choice. He's just there to interrogate your ass, get to the bottom of it, then deliver it to the other people.
Porterville vacation's going well. The wardrobe story in Orlando might be one of the nicest hotels on the planet. Google this place, it's insane. I'm gonna go poop in a fancy toilet.
Oh.
Go down smooth.
The nervous shit that I keep dealing with my body is driving me crazy. The vertigo. Jesus Christ, the vertigo.
That she would get charged with murder after murdering someone. Man, she's a fucking psychic, huh?
She's in trouble. She's in big trouble.
What am I gonna do next first? What made you all decide to do this?
What? Investigation for fucking murder? Yeah.
What do you mean this made them decide to do that? What kind of fucking question is that?
She's on like another level.
Right?
What the fuck was wrong with the guy for dating her?
Right?
She's like someone you take out on one date, be like, nah, I'm good.
Wouldn't even take her on a date. You'd go to take her on the date. You'd meet her in person, have one sentence with her, and be like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Jail at 5:44 p.m. She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which keep in mind was in late February of 2020.
Ugh.
The entire planet went into lockdown due to a pandemic. So
COVID.
she had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to get the fuck out of there.
To get the fuck out of there. I love that.
All right, next. This one is a banger.
Sometimes the stuff that he watches is fun, but sometimes it's eh.
Holy crap, she talks just like my mom. She was seriously addicted to opiates and used that tone whenever she was stealing money from my sister.
That's a terrible person. Why?
In mid-2018,
That's terrible.
29-year-old Brent was unemployed,
What the fuck?
living rent-free in his parents' guest
Why would you steal money from somebody disabled?
once lived on
That's low life shit right there. Absolute low life shit.
and also fired from a job as a nurse for stealing medication. It was around that time when he decided to experiment with the relatively new realm of online cam sites. These platforms differ from regular porn sites in that they are interactive. Instead of watching a pre-recorded video, users can solicit live performances from models in exchange for money. This allows individuals to watch whatever acts.
Yes, it's old news, but this
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop watching this, and I'm just gonna put up me. I don't know why watching him after a while starts to make me feel like I'm having a seizure, and I just need to stop. The too much sound, too much going on, sensory overload. That was one of the reasons I got off of that medication, by the way, that I was on the amitriptyline. It has a side effect of causing seizures. Fucking seizures. And that's why the other doctor wants to put me on Depakote, because that is used to treat seizures. See, but then you're not really helping. You're just overloading a person with drugs. The best thing you can do is help somebody get off the drug that you're on, get away from it, recover from being on it. That's the best thing you do. If I had been using my brains better when I was talking to because at the time I didn't know what I know now, but if I had knew at the time what I know now, I would have just been taking B vitamins because those help with anxiety and panic attacks and whatnot. A lot of my panic attacks are coming from the fact that my body keeps having fight or flight. And the reason it keeps having a fight or flight is because of the GERD, the gastro, I can't remember what it's called, reflux, and the esophagitis. My body's trying to heal from that, and in the process of trying to heal from that, it's causing a lot of fight or flight. And I'm pretty sure what's going on with my back is causing a lot of fight or flight as well. Fight or flight causes me to have panic attacks. Before I got H. pylori, I was not having panic attacks. Like I had general anxiety, a little fear, just a little fear. When like going out, but it wasn't bad. Like I could go out, I could do things, right? But now, after being treated for H. pylori, I've started to get full on panic attacks. Or I was starting to. I was just getting just a lot of that stuff that's going on, and I read that the antibiotic that I was on can actually cause, when it causes the toxicity, it will cause nerve damage, it will cause anxiety, fight or flight. It just causes all sorts of inflammation and issues once you get off of it. So my doctor failed to tell me that I needed to start taking something like B vitamins. I needed to start taking B vitamins. And what's even more hilarious is when I brought up taking B vitamins to him, he made some sarcastic noise. I'm getting tired of him, and I think I'm fixing to find another doctor, because every time I bring up anything, hang on, I'm just seeing if I can go. It's hard to, but I can still raise my eyebrow. Cock my eyelids. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so he failed to tell me that. Every time I bring up supplements or vitamins, he rolls his fucking eyes. He has some snarky comment to say. He doesn't take anything serious, and I'm very, very, very tired of it. I really want a more serious, respectful doctor. And I don't want one who's against anything holistic. I hate doctors that are against holistic shit. Like, don't be like, especially vitamins. Vitamins are a thing. Vitamins are a thing. You need vitamins. They come from foods and whatnot. And if you can't get enough quickly enough from food, you take supplements. You take supplemental vitamins. His jackass has always got an issue with that, and I'm so fed up with it. He wants to prescribe more drugs and shit, and I've been seeing what happens when I'm prescribed tons of drugs. It doesn't go well. Oh. It's funny, I took those medications and my sinuses are still just driving me crazy. It sucks, but it's going to take a few days for my sinuses to clear up and everything. It's going to take probably 2 months before I'm off completely off amitriptyline. Like I'm off amitriptyline, but I mean like the withdrawal symptoms once those are over. Am I alone or is anyone there? That did not feel good. Shouldn't have done that motion with my head. That didn't feel good. What's really bad is like I want to go to sleep, but when I try to go to sleep, I feel like shit. God damn, why are you dropping so low? Fucking kids around here doing shit. We need better internet out here than we got. I don't know if we'll ever get it or not. I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to fully recover from everything I've been through. I just want to be back to my old relaxed self. That's all I want. I want to feel good again. I felt mostly good before all this stuff went down. And now a lot of it's gone and I feel sick. I'm constantly feeling sick and it's driving me crazy. I hate not knowing what's going on with me, you know? I want to turn the fan on because I'm sitting here sweating, but if I turn the fan on, I'll freeze. I'll start feeling like I'm freezing. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, later on, Lord Blazer will watch this and it'll give him a better idea of what I've been going through. I couldn't understand why he went off like that. He says he was just trying to do tough love. He thought doing the drill sergeant thing would help, and it really wasn't helping. I'm legit scared and worried and whatnot. So I keep sitting here wondering why I'm tired, but I took 250 milligrams, I think it was, of acetaminophen. Acetaminophen, Tylenol makes me sleepy, very, very sleepy. So yeah. Don't know why I'm still holding that to my mouth like that. I was trying to overlap the audio from the desktop. I guess you left. I'll probably go ahead and cut the stream now. I don't feel good. I can't play a video game. I can't do it. I would try to do it, but I can't do it. I know if I start trying to play a game or something, it's just gonna make me feel like shit. Games make me feel like shit. Yeah. All right. What's funny is I keep trimming my bushy eyebrows. They'll grow way out to here and they'll just expand and bush. And then I'll take my hair clippers, trimmers, whatever you want to call them. I'll put the plastic piece on it and I'll go and just kind of shorten them down. And that usually makes me feel better. I really really wanted to see the Super Mario movie so bad. It sucks that I can't. I didn't get to it. Sucks that I felt sick. My brother said we rushed into it. I'm just gonna try and stay away from spoilers, and I'm going to just watch it when it streams or comes to Blu-ray or whatever. I'll probably buy the Blu-ray since I'm such a Mario fan. I'll probably just buy the Blu-ray. I don't go to the theaters too often, but yeah. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is now tracking to earn 368 million in the film's worldwide opening weekend. This would be the biggest opening for an animated film ever. Who didn't see that happening? I saw it happening. Mario is a big deal for everybody, young and old. You got parents, you got guys my age, you got kids. Everybody loves the Mario universe. There's no one that hates the Mario, at least, well, I can't say no one hates the Mario universe. There might be some idiots, but yeah. That and Nintendo stuck their nose, and rightfully so. I'm glad they did it. They wedged themselves between the the writers, and whatnot. They wedged themselves in there, and they were like, no, because the whole movie, was going to end up being about Peach. I'm like, it's called the Super Mario Brothers movie, not the Peach movie. All right. And they did well by going the route that they went. I don't know, it wouldn't have been very interesting to see anything else, but I guess having Luigi as the one that has to be rescued makes sense. And then it turns out that you are still technically having to help save Princess Peach, sort of. You have to save her kingdom and everything, help save the kingdom and everything. I haven't seen it, but from what I can tell, even Mario and Donkey Kong team up. I thought that was awesome. Mario and Donkey Kong teaming up. Like and from what I'm seeing, the movie establishes the notion that Donkey Kong Country is within the universe or in the same realm of existence as the Mario universe. And I do want to see a Luigi's Mansion game. I do want to see that. Luigi's Mansion. That would be good. That's what everybody's calling on. Even what is his name? Charlie Day? Or what is his name? Is it Charlie Day? I can't remember. The guy voicing Luigi, he wants to make, I don't blame him, but he wants to, oh God, biggest missed opportunity in casting the Mario movie. I know. Okay, I need to show this. This is what I want to show you. I'm gonna go ahead and do this number. That's not the right. Why are you showing this? It's not the one I want you to show. Okay, this right here. Biggest missed opportunity in casting the Mario movie. Right? This guy right here, I can't remember his name, but I really think he would have been great for Cranky Kong. I don't know who voices Cranky Kong, but I would have liked to have seen him voice Cranky Kong. That was a very big missed opportunity. Also, I feel like having I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but having him play Donkey Kong, I think was Joe Rogan. Having Joe Rogan play Donkey Kong, I think was a stroke of genius. He's like, I don't do voices. You don't have to do voices. Dude, you sound like a fucking gorilla. You sound like an ape man, okay? There was nobody, no, there was no one better that could have played Donkey Kong than Seth Rogen. He didn't have to do a voice. His voice sounds like an ape. Especially that laugh. You hear how I can't even mimic the laugh that he does. But yeah. Yeah, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong was just a stroke of genius. Like it's like when they were making the movie, they were like, yeah, Seth Rogen, Donkey Kong. He sounds like an ape. I'm sorry, Seth Rogen. I'm not trying to be a dick. You sound like an ape man. Your laugh, everything, you just sound like an ape. You don't have to do an impression. You are the impression. Like that's I'm sure why he was casted. I'm sure that I feel good sitting here talking, actually. I thought I wasn't going to feel very good talking, but I feel pretty good talking. But yeah, no, Seth Rogen, you were picked to play Donkey Kong because you sound like an ape. There's no need for you to do an impression because that's it. You are Donkey Kong. I also feel like having Jack Black as Bowser was really smart. He really brung his A game as Bowser. I think he knows how happy people were with the casting of him. Everybody was a little put off by Chris Pratt as Mario, but I've been reading reviews that non-spoiler reviews that basically I gotta get back on track. My brain just tried to fart on me. Uh oh God, please don't do this to me, brain. Stay on track, stay on track. Don't know where I was, completely lost it. Mario movie uh oh yeah. I think Jack Black knew, they knew what they were doing. Oh, all the reviews I've seen it says Chris Pratt did a good job. Like both Chris Pratt and Charlie Day did a great job. Like it just everybody was worried for nothing, apparently. Chris Pratt did a great job. The movie is nothing spectacular, supposedly, but I don't know if I take that at face value because a lot of critics are just armchair protesters. That's all they are. And their opinions are bullshit. Nothing matters. Do you know what matters? Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. I think B1, because I took some B1, really helps with thought process. Yeah. See, the critics are like not saying anything nice about it, right? But the critics are idiots. They're armchair protesters. Look at the audience score. Going forward in the future, audience score is what will matter. These critics can fuck off. It's like seriously, critics can fuck off. They really absolutely can. They can just absolutely fuck off. I'm so sick of critics because that's all they are nowadays. Nowadays are armchair protesters. They don't care. They're not here to give an unbiased view, an actual review of the material and everything. They're there to bitch, piss, and moan because something doesn't deliver a political message. That's all they're there for. They don't care otherwise. What does this do? Does that play anything or am I clicking this for nothing? There it goes.
Oh, fresh meat for the grinder.
Hey, him no cute. He is cute, but he is.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
I love that. How is sweet release of spinies? They're called spinies.
We're going to save him.
Watching Donkey Kong jump around throwing fireballs is the greatest thing ever. I want to see Donkey Kong get fire abilities and whatnot in his game. That would be great. And the movie is doing spectacularly well because fuck the woke mob. Anyhow, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream because nothing's going on. I'm guessing I'm guessing you got so high you passed out. And that's okay. I don't want to sit here too long. My back will go to killing me, and then will be a repeat of what happened the other night. I do need to talk to, I don't know. See, I'm scared to get on another medication, but I am considering the Depakote. I'm very much considering the Depakote. Very much considering the Depakote. Yeah. I think it also helped that last night I was given a single piece of Xanax, a single piece, not a piece, but a pill, a single pill of Xanax when I had that acute panic attack that I had. I was given a single pill of Xanax, and I think that kind of helped get my brain a bit in order. I really wish I could have more of that, but I can't. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. And Lord Blazer, if you see this, I accept your apology. I get what you were trying. I mean, I didn't get it at the time, but I get it now. You thought the whole military sort of approach of a drill sergeant and just busting my chops was the way to go. But you have to realize I'm a bipolar idiot with schizophrenia and bouts of depression and whatnot, and I'm very sensitive. And I didn't think I was doing anything wrong when I made that video. I'm scared. I'm still scared. I'm trying not to think about it. I don't want to die. I really don't want to die. I don't want something to kill me. That's my fear. Something's going to kill me. I think what is going to kill me is suffocation because of my sinus headache and everything going on. No more pizza for me. No more garlic for me. I got to take something to get this shit out of my system. But I'm going to go ahead and stop it. And I'll try and stream another time, another night. Hopefully with a better connection than the one I've got tonight. Alright. I'm out. Have a good one. Wait a minute, let me go. I didn't realize you have to go to the studio and end the stream much quicker. And then end the software. You have to go up here, you have to go to go live, and it'll pop up your current stream that I'm doing. Yeah, and then there's a big end stream button, and that's what I'm gonna do is end the stream. End stream, there we go. Alright, I will stream again another time. Have a good one.